UAP's men's basketball championship after more than 3 decades.
We'll also catch up with PBA's Season 47 draftees Enzo, Joson, and Jollo as they look ahead to the next chapter of their basketball careers. And the NBA Conference Finals are set among Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, and Jimmy Butler, who can lead his team to the 2022 NBA Championship. Buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game.
It was a fierce battle of Katipunan, with the UP Fighting Maroons reclaiming the UAP men's basketball title after 36 years. Now tonight, to talk about the epic return of the Iskos to the podium, on top of that podium too, we are joined by the esteemed coach and a member of the last championship team before this one of the Fighting Maroons, Coach Eric Altamirano. Coach E, welcome to the game.
Hi, good evening, Boom. Good evening, Paolo. Thanks for inviting me.
Coach E, maraming salamat. I know that everyone wants to talk to former champions, the current champions. It's incredible. First of all, this championship, 36 years since the last one. And it feels like UP has to wait a lot because before your championship, 47 years.
Correct.
Bago kayo nag-champion in 1986.
Wag naman sana.
Oh, wag naman sana. But then how does this feel na nakabalik yung title sa Diliman? And of course, I'm hoping, and I'm sure you're hoping too, that not long a wait till the next one as well.
Well, siyempre, just like the UP, the entire UP community, I'm also very happy and elated, no? Na finally after those long years, na nanalo din ang UP. And you know, I remember when I was still coaching NU, you know, every time we play UP and then we win, parang kahit, you know, the half part of me, parang ang sakit eh. Masakit pa rin eh, di ba? Masakit pag nakikita mo natatalo yung team and they were the cellar dweller. But now, you know, I'm so happy for what has happened sa program. Happy for the coaches, the players. Siyempre, yung mga players ngayon ng UP, very close sa heart ko yan kasi almost all of them played in the NBTC.
Exactly. Exactly. Kaya kilala mo, nakita mo na. Coach, speaking of nakita, you were there. You were there to witness that game. What are your thoughts on the game, the series, and how it ended with that JD Kagulangan 3?
Well, coming into that series, everybody was expecting Ateneo to win in the championship. No? Of course, they have the experience. They know how to get it done, especially with Coach Tab. By the way, birthday ni Coach Tab ngayon. Happy birthday, Coach Tab.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, but UP has shown that, you know, they can keep up and you know, they have the capability of beating Ateneo, you know. And you know, that first game, everybody thought it was a Ateneo game already. All of a sudden, in that last few minutes of the game, bigla na lang na-overtake ang UP and finally they won the game. Spencer had, you know, made that crucial 3.
Yeah.
So, parang, you know, winning the first game, parang, oops, ano ba to? Fluke ba to? And then, game 2, you know, Ateneo, again, costly mistake by Spencer nung second game. So, parang, wow, now game 3. Coming into game 3, parang it's, you know, even Steven, you don't know who's gonna win. Nobody can predict. And it showed, you know, it was a kumbaga unpredictable finish, no? Who would ever think 5 points down and yet they won the game.
Well, Coach, this team, this UP team, you could say a lot of people are going to hope that this is the start, only the start of a period of dominance dito para sa UP. And with a guy like Carl Tamayo leading the charge, again, very, very young. How excited are you for the future moving forward for this team?
Yeah, to be honest, Pao, Boom, to be honest, I really didn't expect UP to win it this year. Kasi bata pa yung team, daming rookies. But I could see the potential of the team, and probably winning more than one championship, no? But napaaga eh, napaaga. So I don't see this team winning after 36 years again. So they're going to be a team to reckon with in the next few years. If the players decide to not to turn pro, ah.
So if you thought that they were not going to win, what do you think pushed them over the top? Was it talent? Was it coaching? Was it a combination of both? In your opinion, Coach E?
When they started, nakikita mo medyo shaky pa eh. Diba? Shaky pa sila. Parang rusty siguro. Didn't have the chemistry yet. But as the season progressed, makikita mo na they were blending well. They were peaking at the right time. And I really, honestly, I really felt that Ateneo was the best matchup for them in the finals. Parang this team was built to beat Ateneo.
Okay.
Kung nakita mo yung mga matchups, parang Ateneo could not match up with the roster of UP, 'di ba? Nahirapan sila. Height-wise, parang
Haba,
they
athleticism.
couldn't find the four-man that could match up with the big men of UP. So, I mean, man for man, Belanghel versus Kagulangan, that's a good matchup.
Coach E, it feels like for the past 36 or so years, underdog yung tag ng UP. And arguably, for the first time in recent history, they may be entering next season as the favorites, considering what they did to Ateneo. Weird ba yung feeling na yun? Na we're now looking at UP as a, almost a final lock, finals lock here, and moving forward, Coach.
Well, to be honest, even if they did not win the title this year, they will still be a favorite going to the next season. Kasi stack up talaga yung team. I mean, imagine they were winning games without CJ when he was hurt, and then he was really a surprise package in Game 3. Diba? Parang maybe Ateneo didn't expect him to play that well. So, imagine meron ka ng Cancino off the bench, meron ka pang Richie Rivero. So, parang talagang medyo deep yung roster nila. And I felt it was really built to be able to beat an Ateneo team.
Well, Coach, they are the only team to beat Ateneo this year and to do it multiple times
Three times,
after
what?
the streak that they went on.
3 times this year.
Grabe talaga yung achievement. Coach E, thank you very much for joining us and catching up. We didn't talk a lot about 1986 for a good reason kasi 2022 is the year to talk about here.
It's their time naman.
Yes,
Tapos
sir.
Tapos na kami.
Maraming salamat, Coach E. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pao. Thank you, Boom.
Welcome, Coach.
After the break, we'll catch up with PBA Season 47 draftees Enzo, Joson, and Jollo as they look ahead to the upcoming Commissioners PBA season. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back to the game. Another PBA season means a fresh crop of new faces set to begin their journey to the big league. Now joining us tonight are two hoopers who made the long walk to the stage of season 47's draft, announcing their brand new homes in the PBA. Enzo, Joson, and Jollo go. Congratulations on the draft, Enzo and Jollo joining us via Zoom. Welcome to the game. Enzo, I want to start off with you first kasi syempre Phoenix picking you. We were talking a bit off the air. You had a chance to work out with Phoenix. May feeling ka ba na you're going to end up in Phoenix after yung mga workouts na yun?
I had no idea, but then I think I showed a decent amount of play to be able to be scouted by them. So, ayun, I had no idea, but parang hopes up lang. I had high hopes that sana I would get into them because they were very welcoming to me. So I wish that I would be drafted by them.
Jollo, who's joining us as Pao mentioned via Zoom, gusto namin malaman yung experience nung draft day mismo. You know, the walk or just being around the athletes, being around yung mga iniidolo mo, yung mga kasama mo, yung mga kabatch mo, and all of these other players. How's the feeling of draft day?
Sobrang nakakaba. The night before pa lang, ang hirap matulog, parang ang babaw ng tulog. Super excited. Yung parang gusto mo nang malaman kung ano yung mangyayari sa'yo. Yun yung feeling eh.
Yung hintay ba, mas nakaka-nervyos? Pag hinihintay mo yung bawat pangalan na naririnig na tinatawag?
Aba pong lumalalim yung round, mas nakaka-nervous talaga. Kaya nung after ng second round, umatras na ako sa tabi ni Enzo. Sabi ko, sobrang kakabahan na ako.
Jollo, right now, syempre you had a bit of an experience. You did get drafted to Converge. And how was yung experience? And if I'm not mistaken, you've already had one training session with them. Kamusta naman yung experience mo with your first few days as a PBA player?
Sobrang saya and thankful kay God. Sa practice, sobrang mabait ng mga veteran sa practice. Talagang ginaguide nila ako sa mga plays nila. Tsaka sobrang friendly nila. Sobrang approachable ng mga veteran ng Converge.
Babait nilang lahat, no? I mean,
So far.
Tingnan natin kapag nag-start na yung season.
All right, Enzo, you mentioned the practices. How are the practices? How's the team? Your team in the meantime? Tsaka, how did the UAP help you for this journey now in the PBA?
For practices, I think it's very far from the collegiate level. But I think the UAP helped us in terms of systematic ball. So coming into Phoenix's system, I think it was easy for us fellow draftees to join kasi they ran the same system halos. So run and gun sila Coach Topex. So terms were very easy for us.
When, syempre, there's a bit of familiarity there. Coach Jamaic was very proud to be able to, get you. I know that he seeded a few tweets out saying that, tweet no about si Joson. When you look at the environment that you're in right now, paano mo makita yung growth mo as a player in the first few days?
Well, ayun nga, to be under Coach Jamaic again, I think it's going to be a really big help for me. Especially na, ayun, he was the one who recruited me in NU. So, I think very swak ako dun to be under him and Coach Topex. So, I think it would expand my game as a point guard. Siyempre, to be under them, I'd learn a lot from them. Kumbaga, I'd be a sponge to them. So, I'd just take in everything and learn from it.
Alright, Jollo, pagdating naman, since pinag-uusapan natin yung experience, yung ikaw medyo meron ka nang napagdaanan, di ba? Yung PBL, nag-3x3 ka na. Paano naman ito makakatulong para sa paghahanda mo for the PBA?
Siguro yung mga nadaanan kong physicality. Kasi lalo sa 3x3 ng PBA, sobrang physical talaga. And yun nga, medyo maliit ako. So yun, magandang practice sa akin yun na nakapag 3x3 muna ako. Kasi yun, alam naman natin kung gaano ka physical sa 5-on-5.
Well, Jollo, syempre, that experience with 3x3, you mentioned it a while ago, yung physicality doon. Sa palagay mo ba, ibang level pa rin yung physicality sa PBA, sa 5x5?
tingin ko ibabalik kasi mas malaki pa yung mga kalaban sa 5-on-5 eh. So yung mga big man, 6'7", 6'8", tapos ang lalaki ng katawan. And for sure, di ka pagbibigyan ng lahat ng skin na dadaanan mo, sigurado mararamdaman mo talaga.
And so, quick expectations for your personal self joining Phoenix. What are you most excited about?
To be teammates with sila Kuya RR. So my first 2 workouts with them, they were very, syempre sila yung point guard ni Kuya RJ. So I think I'd learn a lot from them talaga. So they're veterans na in the league. So I hope to just be under them. Kumbaga, I hope they still be able to mentor me to be able to further expand my game.
Jollo, how excited are you for Jeron Teng?
Sobrang excited kasi yun nga, roommate kami nun for 2 years and di ko rin nakalain talaga na mapupunta ako sa kanila. So sobrang thankful ako sa Converge for picking me.
Iba rin, when you start off and medyo familiar.
Yeah.
Yung some of the faces, the surroundings, and first, congratulations to you, Jollo. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Enzo. We're excited for both of you. And good luck, and most importantly, stay healthy.
Yeah, but
Stay healthy.
stay here first kasi we're not done with them yet.
Oh, that's right. Ito
Oo.
nga pala. Mag-iiba pa nga pala tayo ng usapan because when we return, the NBA Conference Finals are set. And among Steph, Luka, Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, who can lead his team to the 2022 NBA Championship? We'll ask Jollo, we'll ask Enzo, and find out all together when the game returns. So keep it right here. Welcome back. You're still watching the game. There will be no rematch of last year's NBA Finals as Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics were able to defeat Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. That was followed by Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks eliminating CP3, Devin Booker, and the gang, the Phoenix Suns, in 7 games. And that brings us to the NBA Conference Finals with Dallas, Golden State, Boston, and Miami left in contention. Tonight, our guests, PBA draftees Enzo and Jollo joins us again to discuss which among the remaining NBA stars can lead the team to the 2022 championship. Pao, you go ahead.
All right, I want to start off with Enzo first kasi
Yes.
kanina we were talking about what team he's for and all of that. He is a Heat fan and he feels that the Heat can get over the hump on the wall that is the Boston Celtics. So, why? Can you explain to us why you feel that the Heat have a chance over Boston?
Well, I think their system is very good. They play good defense and ayun, I think lamang nila kasi Jimmy Butler, they've
Yeah.
been in the finals. So, experience-wise, lamang sila compared to Celtics. And then, Jimmy Butler, I think, is an all-around player.
But
So,
aren't you scared for Jason Tatum?
He's talented, pero Heat fan ako. Heat fan talaga.
Ano lang to? Rematch to ng ECF from the bubble.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang di ba sila rin yung nagkita nun? Remember that
Yep.
Adebayo block on
Yeah.
Jason Tatum in the bubble? So, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Hey, we
I
won't
agree.
argue with you.
Yeah, no, definitely not. All right, let's move on.
Okay, Jollo. Okay, ang ganda ng mga matchup natin. Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, kanino ka at bakit?
Siguro Warriors pa rin. Kasi yun nga experience. And I think maraming players sa Warriors na pwedeng mag-defend kay Luka. Like Wiggins or Draymond. For sure, kaya pasukin ni Draymond yung utak ni Luka, like kunin or, mga tactics ni Draymond. So, yeah, I think Warriors pa rin.
Teka, singit ko lang. Paano kaya, sa tingin mo, paano nila natalo kanina ng Mavs yung Suns?
Oo.
At bakit ganun kasama? Para sa Phoenix, yung score, umabot ng 40, di ba?
Oo, tama.
Anong explanation mo doon sa napanood mo kanina, Jollo?
Feel ko lang, nakuha na talaga ng Mavs yung laro. Because parang to beat the Phoenix back-to-back na grabe yung lead mo. So yun yung tingin ko, nawala na sa rhythm yung Phoenix na parang sila yung nataranta. Mas confident na maglaro yung Mavs. Si Luka, grabe, sobrang confident na ng lahat ng galaw niya. And yung teammates niya laging ready to shoot. So, yun. So siguro yung confidence ng Mavs kanina sobrang taas din talaga.
Jollo, I'm sorry ha. I have to throw Enzo under the bus Kasi kanina, nung ginawa mo yung prediction mo between the Mavs and the Warriors, nag-react siya. So, what do you want to say about yung sa pick ni Jollo?
Okay naman, pero I've never been a Warriors fan. So,
Oh my goodness. Okay, bakit?
So how can the Mavs do it? How can they beat the Warriors?
dapat solid. I think if Luka plays like that all throughout the series, I think there's a chance. Pero syempre, yun nga, tama si Jollo na experience-wise. Tapos Arsenal, ang dami. Draymond Green pa lang, mukhang mahirapan na sila. And Clay is playing well again, so...
Pero uminit yung mga other players
Yes,
sa
that's true.
mga support cast ni Luka kanina. Importante yun, no, Enzo?
Yes.
Well, Jollo, since we already got his reaction, what's your reaction to his take naman about the Eastern Conference?
Heat fan din ako eh.
Uy!
Let's go.
Coach Po!
Okay, pero Jollo...
Hindi, ano na lang, 7 games, 6 games?
Heat in?
Heat in 6.
Heat in 6 ka rin?
Sino magcha-champion? Yan ang kailangan natin tanungin. Ha?
Miami din ako.
Miami tong dalawa.
Sa Miami,
Wala we got the wrong guests for fights here. Pero syempre, iba pa rin yung take nila sa West and I would
like
take that.
Miami. I like Miami.
No, Miami look good. Miami look really good.
I like Spo, so...
Oo. Jollo, underrated ba yung Miami?
Parang hindi na eh. Pero
Hindi na eh, no?
kasi sa kanila, they can switch on anyone. So 1 to 5 kaya nila mag-switch. So yun yung
Tama.
biggest advantage na siguro.
Tama.
Okay.
Switch everything nga sila.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. Good luck to your Miami Heat. Again, I can't believe hindi ka fan ng Warriors even at one point. Kasi grabe talaga yun. Jollo, maraming salamat. Enzo, thank you very much as well.
Thank you.
Now, here are some updates about our Filipino gold medalists in the 31st Southeast Asian Games. The Golden Boy strikes again. Caloy Yulo surpasses his 2019 gold tally with 4 top finishes. This year, Yulo brings home the gold for artistic still rings, individual all-around floor exercise, and earlier today he also took home the gold in the men's vault competition.
Pinoy vaulter EJ Obiena also won his second SEA Games gold medal after surpassing his previous high of 5.45 meters. Obiena sets a new SEA Games record of 5.46 meters with his gold finish.
And Agatha Wong shines once more as she bags another gold in SEA Games Wushu. Dating back from 2019, the 23-year-old now increases her overall SEA Games gold count to 3. So, Pao, tell me, where does the Philippines stand in terms of our SEA Games medal tally?
Well, we're going up and down the rankings, but let's take a look at this medal tally over here. So right now, 21 gold medals in the SEA Games, tied up with Indonesia. And I remember, our basis for this is the amount of gold medals won. Pero syempre, makikita mo nyo dyan yung total medals won by Team Philippines up at 90. That's good enough for third if you look at the totals. But again, for this ranking, we're looking at the gold medals. That's 21 as of 5 p.m. today.
Good luck to all our athletes. Ipagdasal po natin sila. And as usual, thank you for joining us. I'm Boom Gonzalez.
Catch us weeknights here on One News, One Sports, and One Sports Plus. I'm Paulo Del Rosario, and this has been The Game.